ahead in prime condition from Shiloh Ranch, Medicine Bow, Wyoming. Consignor Judge Henry Garth, consignee Western Packing Company, Omaha, Nebraska. There you are, young man. If you're planning on exchanging that manifest for a bank draft, I suggest you do it right away.
Well, why's that?
We're in the middle of a money panic, mister, and I'm told that they started to run on the local bank this morning.
She busted?
Oh, you bet your sweet life she's busted, friend. Cost me $907. I should have kept it under my mattress like my old woman told me, but not me. No, sir, I had to do it my own way, and so I ended up by losing every cent I got in the world.
$40,000. What's losing that much money gonna do the judge?
I don't know. Don't cripple him, but it'll sure make him limp for a while. I hate to go back to Shiloh empty-handed. Just somebody in this town.
Moody?
I come for my money, Mr. Moody.
What money, Karl? What are you talking about?
My money from the bank, $12,500. Nearly 10 years. I worked my farm from sun up to sundown for that money. And now you try to take it away from me. But I don't let you take it. You hear me? I want my money, every cent.
Now, listen to me, Karl. I haven't got your money. Now, sit down. Let's talk this over.
I don't sit down. I want my money.
You mentioned the bank. I take it you had your $12,000 on deposit there when the bank closed this morning. Is that the case?
I don't come here for talk.
Answer me. Is that what happened?
Yeah, that's what happened.
Well, then what in creation makes you think I have your money? I'm not an officer in the Center City Bank. I have nothing to do with it.
You took $40,000 out of that bank this morning.
Who told you that?
Never you mind who told me. I got friends in this town. And I tell you what else I hear. I hear you take that money for somebody else, a man named Mr. Garth. You cheat the people in this town for someone who don't even live here.
I'm a lawyer, Karl. It's my duty to know what's going on. Know it before it happens. When I heard the bank was in trouble, I acted on behalf of Judge Garth, my client. Had I been your lawyer, I would have done the same thing.
I don't come here for talk. I come here for my money. Where you got it?
I'm sick and tired of telling you I don't have your money.
There's no bank left for you to put the money in. You got it right here, I bet you. All right, Mr. Moody. I take my money, $12,500.
Karl, don't be a fool. This is out-and-out robbery. They'll arrest you.
Now, that is what you say. And maybe that's what the law says, too. But I say I only take back what is my own. Now, or I shoot.
Karl, listen to me. You can get 10 years for this.
Open it. Take the money out. Hurry up or I shoot you. Drop it.
I said drop it. Get the sheriff, Steve.
Now, wait a minute.
What do you mean, wait a minute, Mr. Moody? Looks to me like this fellow's trying to rob you.
Karl, I've known you for a long time. I know you to be an honest man, an intelligent man. Now, if you'll just calm down long enough to think straight, you'll realize that none of that money belongs to you or to me. Karl, listen to me. If you'll agree that I'm right, if I have your word that you won't try anything like this again, I'll let you walk out of here. Well?
Mr. Moody, you got my money. $12,500 is mine. And that don't belong to no Mr. Garth. And I tell you, I will not stop until I get it back.
Just a minute here. What's this got to do with Judge Garth?
By using the judge's power of attorney, I managed to draw his $40,000 out of the bank before it closed.
Here, I've been wondering how I could break the bad news to him. What do you want us to do with him?
Get the sheriff.
Steve, get him.
right, Mr. Moody, I'll lock him up. You'll have to sign a complaint, of course.
Sometime this afternoon, if that's all right.
Sure.
Let's go, Swenson.
You got my money, mister. And someday I get it back. You see.
Once a man like that gets an idea in his head, you need dynamite to blast it out. Well, let's get down to your problem.
I didn't know we had a problem anymore.
Well, it's right in there. $40,000 in cash. Belongs to Judge Garth, and it's your job to get it to him.
You expect us to take that much cash all the way back to Wyoming? I'm sorry, Mr. Moody. That's just too big a risk. As long as Swenson knew you had that money, no telling how many others know about it. Steve and I get on a train with that kind of a bankroll, we could wind up dead.
Well, I have to admit you have a point.
Why don't we send the judge a bank draft?
Well, you're forgetting something, young man. There is no bank, at least not one that's still in business, within 60 miles of Center City. So you see... Why, yes. That could be the answer. There's a town about 60 miles due south of here. Firestone. It's a small farming town, and the one bank they've got is as solid as Gibraltar. You see what I'm getting at, don't you?
We could deposit the $40,000 in that bank and have them send a draft to the judge, I guess.
And you can catch the train there for Medicine Bow. Well, what do you say?
Well, at least we'd only be carrying the money 60 miles instead of nearly 600.
I want you both to check into the hotel and get some rest. As soon as it's dark, you should give this note to old man Cooper at the livery stable. He'll give you some horses. You ride back here and pick up the money and take off for Firestone. Are there any questions?
If we think of any, we'll ask you. I just thought of a question, Mr. Moody.
Well?
You got a gun here?
That's a very sensible question, sir.
Thank you. I thought so myself.
Some grub.
So I see.
What are you so worried about, Sheriff?
I've known you Swensons long enough not to take any chances. So you figured we wouldn't feed your pa, huh?
Maybe you forget you had me locked up 5 days last winter.
You got fed, didn't you?
Yeah, I got fed. Kind of slop I wouldn't feed the hogs. It's not gonna be that way with Pa.
Better food than I get at home. Split pea, too, my favorite. All right, we'll see it he gets it.
Why don't you let us take it in?
You had your visit with him an hour ago. There's nothing you can say now you couldn't have said then, is there?
Just see he gets it while it's still hot.
All right. Carter, take it in before it gets cold.
Hey, Swenson. Your boys brought you some grub. Seems they didn't think too much of jail food.
Hey, Sheriff. See what he wants.
All right, Swenson, what is it?
This. Unlock the door. Turn around.
Come over here. Carl, you're only making things worse for yourself. Come here.
Inside.
Cooper?
Name's Jess. I don't make enough money to be called mister.
I got the same trouble. Walter Moody gave me this to give to you.
Oh, a couple of good riding horses, huh? Got just a ticket, 2 guildings. How soon are you gonna need 'em?
Well, if it's all the same to you right now.
Well, you're the customers. Come on, pick out your saddles.
Who's there?
It's me, Mr. Moody.
Where's your partner?
It's out back holding the horses.
You heard about Karl Swenson?
Yeah, I heard all right.
I can tell you I won't draw an easy breath until they round up him and that whole Swenson clan. Or at least until Judge Gar's money is safely deposited in that Firestone bank. There you are. $41,720. I'll have to have the manifest on that cattle shipment.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Well, as Judge Gar's representative, you'll have to fill out the rest of this.
All right.
You know how to get to Firestone?
Yes, sir.
Well, I suggest you don't stop until you get there.
Wasn't planning on stopping, Mr. Moody.
Ask for Mr. McClellan. He's president of the bank and an old friend of mine. He'll take care of everything.
All right. So long.
Goodbye, and the best of luck. As far as we know, Swenson's still on the loose. He's armed and he's desperate, and he'll do anything to get that money.
Sort of makes us even. So I'll do anything to keep it.
What time's it open?
The bank?
Yeah, the bank.
I'd like to know the answer to that myself, mister.
Don't tell me it's...
Closed 2 days ago. It's what they call insolvent. In case you ain't heard, there's a lot of banks have been...
Is there another bank? One that's open?
In Firestone? No, sirree. Why, a town this size wouldn't need another bank.
What time's the next train out of here?
Well, let's see. Today's Wednesday. Next coach train, day after tomorrow.
2 days.
Well, we're on a spur line, mister. Of course, if you're in such a all-fired hurry, there's a freight train coming through here any minute now. Won't do you much good, though. It don't take on passengers.
They must have a sheriff in this town. Let's use him.
Fewer people know about this money, the better, and that includes sheriffs. Come on, let's go.
We'll have to split up. You stall them. You'll be all right. All they want's the money. Where's the back door?
Right there. What do you want with it?
I want to go through it.
Oh, boy.
Your friend, where is he?
Who wants to know?
Hey, boy, take the horses.
Don't fool with me, boy. Where is he?
None of your business.
Hey, Karl! Stop!
Where is he?
I don't know.
Now I ask you once more. Where is your friend? Tell me, or I shoot.
He didn't say where he was going. He said to stall you till he could get away.
What do you think, Milo?
Well, he could have doubled back, got his horse, and rode out again.
No, not smart. We might come back too quick.
The fellow in front of the bank said he was asking about trains, Paul.
There won't be train for 2 days. Wait, there was a train. I hear a whistle when we are in the livery stable.
And there was this wonderful man, and he wanted so much to marry me. He simply begged and he pleaded. He said we'd go to Europe on our honeymoon and visit all the art galleries and the Louvre. That's in Paris, you know.
No.
And I understand it's just darling. And the big cathedrals and all the other wonderful foreign things they have over there. Oh, I admit I was tempted, all right. My father'd always promised to take me there someday. Then he's so busy running that silly old factory of his. I just know it would never happen if I waited for him.
And this fellow you were going to marry, what was his name?
Reggie. Reginald Vandemeter, to be exact. One of the New England families. One of the 400, you know.
One of the 400 what?
The 400. Well, it's easy to see you don't know much about society.
Yeah. Well, what I was getting at, why didn't you want to marry him?
Because I didn't love him. Isn't that reason enough?
Well, sure, I guess so, but
With all that money and one of those 400 and everything, you might have ended up loving him.
His money didn't mean a thing. After all, my father has plenty. And besides, he drinks.
Oh, one of those.
Isn't it dreadful? They say he fell into bad company at Harvard. Well, that's a big school in Pennsylvania.
What was Massachusetts?
I meant to say Massachusetts. Anyway, that's where his drinking started.
Terrible. Yeah. What brings you this far out from New York?
Promise you won't tell anybody?
It's a promise.
I wanted adventure and excitement. I wanted to meet people. Well, the common people, you know.
Oh, riding around on freight trains, you'll meet plenty of those, all right. Wouldn't taking a regular train do just as well?
Anybody can do that.
Oh, yeah.
Besides, I told you, I wanted adventure and excitement. I think a girl should have experience before she settles down and gets married. Don't you agree?
Oh, sure, that's important. Any special place in mind, or just where the winds blow you?
Oh, I thought I'd try San Francisco. It has the sort of hotels I'm accustomed to. The Barbary Coast is there, you know.
Amy, it is all right if I call you Amy, isn't it?
Please do.
Just, what have you heard about the Barbary Coast?
Oh, I know it's filled with fascinating people. Gamblers, and beautiful girls, and sailors from all over the world. It must be terribly exciting.
I'll tell you what it is full of. It's full of crooks and cutthroats. Plus some people who make their money in ways I won't even tell you about. Amy, you set one foot in that place, they'll eat you alive. Hey, speaking of eating, you wouldn't happen to have a spare sandwich or two in that carpet bag, would you? I haven't eaten since supper last night.
Well, surely you don't expect me to carry food in my baggage.
Surprised how handy it comes in. When did you eat last?
Yesterday.
When yesterday?
Morning.
You sit there starving, and I have to pry the fact out of you. I guess I'll just never understand you society people.
You're making fun of me.
I don't make fun of people with empty stomachs.
Well, this train's got to stop sometime. If it does, I'll see if I can't jump off and rustle us up some grub.
Mister, there just ain't no way to get word to the crew of that freight. Not between here and Beaver Junction, ain't.
There is a thief on that train. A robber. He robs me of my money. I want you to use that thing and tell the next station to take the thief off of the train. Hold him till I get there.
Mister, that is just what I'm trying to tell you. Now, this here is a spur line, and there ain't no station that's got a telegraph office closer than Beaver Junction, which is 220 miles west of here.
You trying to tell us that's the first stop that freight makes?
I didn't say that. Of course she stops for coal and water, but them's just way stations. They ain't got no telegraph.
How far?
Nearest way station?
Yeah.
By rail, 38 mile.
How far by road?
29, 30 mile.
How long a layover?
Oh, hour maybe. Not more than that.
The boys and I go after the train. Axel, you and Milo go home and take care of things till we get back. What road we're going to take?
1 block over and ride straight west. You got a lot of tall riding to do if you're gonna... They won't make it.
Where'd you say that depot was?
Oh, on the other side of the main street, about a block up. You can't miss it.
All right, now remember, if anybody finds another gelding, it belongs to the livery stable in Center City.
Seems to me it's more trouble than it's worth.
I believe you'll change your mind around 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning.
You haven't told me why you're here. I mean, well, couldn't you take a regular train? Or can't you afford a ticket?
Well, I reckon I could have scraped up the money somewhere. It's just that I was in somewhat of a hurry.
Well, being a ranch woman must be very exciting. Up at dawn, seeing the whole world come alive. Smelling the sweet perfume of growing things. Riding the range. Milking the cows. Well, that's just the trouble with us big city people. We don't know how to live.
Well, I agree with you there, Amy. Imagine wanting to be cooped up in a house when you could be out rounding up strays in a nice white blizzard. Temperature 40 below, seat of your pants frozen to the saddle. Take the spring roundup. Now, there's where you can really live. Open calves and dust as thick as the inside of a flour sack. Burn your fingers on a red-hot branding iron. Smelling the sweet perfume of scorched hair and hides. Yeah, think I'd trade places with city people? Not in your life.
What was that?
Shack.
The what?
The brakeman. If you're gonna steal rides on freight trains, you better learn the language.
What are we stopping for?
Probably coal or water. For the engine. You burn the coal. Coal heats the water. When the water's hot enough, it turns to steam. The steam makes the wheels go around. When the wheels go around...
The train moves. My, you certainly know a lot of interesting things.
It's the mark of the common man. We're taking on water. Ought to give me enough time to find us some food. Now, I jump out, close the door, wait a few minutes, and open it a crack and keep a watch. Second I get back, open it quick. They see me, we'll both end up on foot. All right?
All right.
Anybody home? Anybody around? It's all right. It's all right. Good dog. Anybody home?
30, 35, and 40.
You just bought yourself a good horse, mister.
Haven't felt so lucky since the day I broke my leg.
Now, you're gonna want something under you, of course. For another 20 bucks, I'll throw in this fine saddle.
No thanks. I wouldn't want to rob you.
In case you want to know, I call him Lightning.
Mister? First time I laid eyes on you, I knew you had a good sense of humor. Come on, Lightning. All right, glad to see you.
Are you talking to me or are you talking to that?
You didn't have to ask that, Amy. Are you all right?
I am not. I'm tired and I'm hungry. And I've walked for miles. I don't know how many times I had to stop, empty cinders out of my shoes. Besides that, I'm cold.
Oh, here, let me give you my coat.
No.
What made you leave the train in the first place?
When you got off to get food, I decided the only way I was going to get anything to eat was to find you again. And besides, the freight car looked awful empty with you gone. So when it slowed down about an hour ago, I jumped off. Where is it?
Where's what?
What you went after, food. Did you get any?
I'm sorry, Amy. I'm afraid I ate it.
All of it?
Well, I didn't expect to find you so soon.
Will you just go find me some more? For all the trouble I went to find you.
Come on, we'll go find some.
I say there ain't nobody on this train that don't belong on it.
The man's a thief. He got on back at Firestone. We know that.
I can't help what you know. Part of my job is to check the empties every time we stop for coal. I just got through going through all of them not 10 minutes ago.
Maybe he pay you money to say that.
Now, mister, you got no right to talk that way. If you think I'm lying, you go through them cars yourself.
See anybody jump off the train since you stopped at Firestone this morning?
As far as I know, nobody. There was a man tried to get on back at the water stop, only he didn't make it. I kind of discouraged him. But come to think of it, he did look something like the man you're talking about.
Maybe it's the same one, Paul. Well, he could have got off or something, and then when he tried to get back on, you stopped him. Now, that's possible, isn't it?
I wouldn't say no, mister.
Did he carry saddlebag, this man?
Mister, all I seen was his face when I put my foot in it.
It must be the one. Anyway, we'll have to chance it, Paul.
All right.
Suppose that could be this hour.
One way to find out.
Now, John, don't you dare open that door unless you know who's out there. It could be one of them dirty hobos from the freight train.
Who's out there?
I'd like to talk to you, mister.
What about? Who are you?
Oh, please let us in. We're cold.
John, you're not going to...
Can't turn a woman away.
Sorry to disturb you folks, but we were wondering if you might have some food you could sell us.
What are you two doing way out here this time of night?
Well, you see, ma'am, it's...
We're on our honeymoon, and our buggy broke down. And we lost a wheel, and we only had the one horse, and...
Oh, you poor little thing, and on your honeymoon, too. You come right on over here to this fire and warm yourself. I'll make you a nice bowl of hot soup.
Well, don't stand out there, young fella. Come on in. I reckon we can rustle up enough grub for you and your wife.
Thanks, very much obliged.
The truth is, we eloped. Oh, not that we wanted to, but my father. Perhaps you've heard of him, Gaylord Pryor. He's one of the richest and most important men in Kansas City.
That name's familiar, seems to me. But Paul and me, we ain't done much traveling. Of course, we never got to Kansas City.
He owns a large department store, besides being president of the biggest bank in town.
Think of that.
Well, actually, my father's the son of an English lord. He ran away to sea when he was just a little boy. Came to America and made his fortune.
Is that a fact? An English lord?
Well, that's why I didn't approve the man of my choice. Said I was marrying beneath my station. As if that made any difference to me.
Turned in a real cold night. Wouldn't be surprised if it was frost before sunup.
Well, it's mighty nice of you to feed us this way, Mrs. Lewis. You sure I can't pay you for your trouble?
Oh, I should say not. Nice young couple like you, it's a blessing to help out. Here, let me give you some more coffee.
Well, all right.
I simply can't get over how gracious you and your husband have been, Mrs. Lewis. It's so American, you know? Oh, it'll make a fascinating story to tell our children, won't it, dear? We plan to have 3 at least. Oh, and I want them all to look like my husband.
I guess your children must all be grown up and married by now.
Minerva and me never had no children. Maybe it saved us from some heartache. Excuse me.
My, I don't know when I've eaten so much in my whole life. We simply can't thank you enough, Mrs. Lewis.
Oh, that's enough of that kind of talk. My land, if a body can't help out a nice young couple like you, I just don't know what this world's coming to.
Well, we better be getting on. Let you folks get to bed. Ready, Amy?
You'll do no such thing. If you think Paul and me are going to send somebody out on a night like this, Paul, you come in here. This young man's talking about leaving. I never heard of such a thing. Making your poor little wife go gadding around on a freezing night like this? We just won't hear to it now, will we, Paul?
You're spending the night right here.
Well, it's not that we're ungrateful, Mrs. Lewis. It's just that we've got to be getting on.
No. I mean, no, dear. I'm so tired and sleepy, and the thought of getting on that old horse again.
Well, that settles it. Now, we haven't got room enough for you in here, but I can make you nice and snug in the barn. A couple of blankets and plenty of hay for a mattress. Now, you just come along with me.
Your kindness will never be forgotten, Mrs. Lewis.
Oh, my land. Paul and me ain't done nothing any real Christian wouldn't do.
Where are they?
What?
My saddlebags.
I put them in here with your wife's things.
I'm sorry, Mr. Lewis. Sorry I blew up. I guess I wasn't thinking right. I'm sorry.
Well, it's better than riding around in the cold and the dark on that old horse of yours.
See me complaining, do you? Maybe I'd better point out something to you, Amy. You're a woman, and I'm a man.
Well, I wouldn't be here if I couldn't trust you.
Good for you.
What are you doing that for?
You want to get some sleep, don't you? I'm making the beds.
Oh.
After what you get in San Francisco, I guess. price is right, well, take your pick.
I think the springs are better on this one.
Your room is ready, madame.
Thank you.
Go ahead and crawl in before I blow the lantern out.
Do we have to sleep with the window open?
You know, in some circles, it's considered to be very good for your health. You, society people always sleep with your shoes on like that?
Well, I'm afraid I don't have your experience in living like a hobo.
You asked for adventure and excitement, didn't you? You're getting it. Try to relax, Amy. It takes getting used to.
I am relaxed.
Good girl. Time you get to California, I bet you won't want to sleep in a regular bed.
Oh, shut up and go to sleep.
That's no way for a wife to talk to a husband.
I'm cold.
Get in.
I don't want you to think for 1 minute that I...
Not thinking anything, Amy. Come on, get in.
It's just that I'm cold.
Of course it is.
I mean, I wouldn't dream of doing anything like it if I weren't. Cold, I mean.
Not arguing the point.
I just wanted you to know.
Made that clear enough. Amy,
What?
you're quite an expert liar. You know that?
Well, you saw the way they looked at us when they opened the door. If I hadn't said we were married, they wouldn't even have let us in the house.
I know that. I'm talking about that wild story you made up about your father being president of a bank.
Well, he could afford to be if he wanted to.
How's your grandfather?
What?
English lord. You remember him, don't you?
Oh. Well, people want to hear things like that. It gives them something to to brag about.
Guess I never thought of it that way.
You're really very nice. Most men wouldn't be. Well, this nice. Under the circumstances, I mean.
Amy, you're gonna go home. First town we come to, I'm gonna put you on a train for the East. It's all wrong for
You'll
you
do
to-
no such a thing. If you think for 1 minute that I'm going back to...
Back to what, Amy?
back to a life that's all parties and dances and theaters and art museums. I want more than that. I want a lot more.
Oh, you told me. Adventure and excitement, like riding around the country on freight trains and going hungry, getting froze half to death.
Well, it won't all be that way.
You don't know what it'll be. Probably be a lot worse than that.
Go to sleep.
Good night, Amy.
You think you know everything, don't you?
Not everything.
You really are very nice.
Sure.
Good night.
Good night, Amy.
Thank you for making me warm. Good night. Pleasant dreams.
Come on, Amy. Come on out of there. Come on.
Go away, will you?
Come on, Amy. Come on up out of there. It's time to face another day of exciting adventure.
No.
All right. Go on back to sleep. I'm going downstairs and get myself a 5-course breakfast.
Breakfast? I forgot there was such a word.
Madam?
Mister, I could use some help.
Whoa. How does a smart-looking young fella like you get lost? Well, sir, the nearest town is only about,
No, I'm not looking for a town. What I wanted to ask...
Don't tell me you're looking for work. You shouldn't have any trouble finding a job this time of year.
No, I'm not looking for work. I'm trying to track down a man.
Somebody robbed you, huh? Probably a railroad tramp. Yeah, happens all the time around here.
He's a friend of mine.
A friend robbed you? Well, no wonder you're looking for him. I tell you, any man that takes advantage of a friend...
He didn't rob me. Now, my friend and me, we got separated. Now, a farmer sold him a horse a few miles back without a saddle, and I'm trying to find him.
The farmer?
My friend. You didn't happen to see him, did you?
How do you expect me to know who your friends are?
He was riding a horse without a saddle on it. Now, did you happen to see anybody riding a horse without a saddle?
Oh. No, I ain't seen anybody like that, boy. Well, good luck. Come on, boy. Get up there.
I'll need it.
You just keep in the same direction you was heading. 6 or 7 miles down, there's a fork in the road. Rightin' will take you into Grover Springs. 16 miles. Huh? There's a train leaves there around 4:10 every day.
Well, you folks have been real good to us. We appreciate it.
Sure. Wasn't nothing. Was a real treat having you here.
Oh, it sure was. If you folks are ever up this way again, I want you to pay us a real visit.
We'll do that. Much obliged. Come on, Lightning. There it is where we turn off, Amy. Only 16 miles to go.
Hold it.
Whoa.
Get down, both of you.
It's me they want. Just do like they say and you'll be fine.
I said get down.
Hey, don't I know you from somewhere?
Let me tell you something, Mr. Swenson. That money belongs to the man I work for. If I have to, I'll spend the rest of my life running you down.
Now I tell you something. I worked nearly 10 years for this money. I save it dollar by dollar. I'm not going to let the man you're talking about take it away from me.
It's not the same money, Mr. Swenson. Can't you get that through your thick skull?
Oh, I am honest man. I take only what is mine. $12,500.
Look at it this way, mister. Is your life more important to you than $12,000 of somebody else's money?
It's a lot more important than that. Of anybody's money.
Then you tell us where it is.
Mister, I hope you know the truth when you hear it. Because I don't know where that money is. You think I'd go through all this just for a bunch of waste paper?
I'll tell you what I think, mister. I think you figured we'd catch up with you. So you hid the money and you fixed up those fake bundles, expecting us to take a quick look at the bundles and ride off with the whole 40,000, didn't you? Then when we had time to look and see what we got, you'd be gone. Only you don't know my pa. You didn't know that he won't take 1 cent that is not rightfully his. That's where you made a mistake.
I hate to disappoint you, mister. But that just ain't so. I didn't have anything to do with that. I think I know who did. Walter Moody.
Mr. Moody's lawyer.
Well, that don't mean he can't be a crook. He put those bundles in that saddlebag while I was signing a paper. I guess he figured once I left his office, he could say I made the switch. Be his word against mine.
Oh, you expect us to believe you took the money without looking at it, counting it?
Expect a lawyer to be honest. Leastways I did. And that's where I made my mistake.
I figure you are lying, and I got to beat the truth out of you.
No, no, Papa, no, no. We'll talk, Papa. Jody, you watch them.
What's your name, honey?
It wouldn't mean a thing to you.
Maybe no, maybe yes. I'm the kind of guy who never forgets a face. It'll come to me, don't worry.
Nothing you could do would worry me in the least.
Hey, she talks right up, don't she? Where'd you find her?
The lady happens to be my wife.
Come on, who you trying to fool?
I got it. Your old man's a farmer. Place about 80 miles east of here. Yeah, Jake Pringle, your Pringle's kid. You remember me? I was out your way about a couple of months back at a barn dance. I saw you there. Sure, you were supposed to be getting married about now to some farmer.
Everything you've said is a lie. Will you please go away and stop annoying me?
You and the girl can go.
You gonna let him get away with it?
He hasn't got it. When Paul cut that first bundle open, I saw his face. Nobody can look that surprised on purpose.
Then where is it?
That black-leg lawyer's got it. He figured on cheating everybody. He's not going to cheat our Paul.
I still think...
Jody, do as you're told.
All right, Miss Pringle, where'd you leave it? You cleaned out that saddlebag last night while I was asleep. Now, I want to know where you hid the money, and I want to know now.
You're horrible. Now, how would I know what you had in there?
You had plenty of time to find out after I left that freight car.
And I suppose I got off and carried it all that way back to you just so I could steal it later.
Well, last night in the barn. You could have found out about it then. Amy, listen to me. There was over $40,000 in that saddlebag the night I left Center City. You didn't take it?
Well, that lawyer, you said yourself that he was...
It's just a dodge to get him off the track. Walter Moody's been Judge Garth's attorney for over 20 years. If you wanted to rob the judge, you could have done it a long time ago, and for a lot more than $40,000, too.
Well, I didn't take your old money. And if you think I'm going another step with you, you're badly mistaken. So you just get on your old horse and you...
Amy?
Leave, and if I never see you again, I don't...
Amy,
What do you want?
there's only one answer. If you didn't take it, the Lewises did.
That nice old couple? I don't believe that.
You think I want to? It's either you or them.
And you're going back there?
Got no choice, Amy.
Well, I have, after the way they fed us and took us in.
Sorry, Amy. You're coming along with me. I don't care how long it takes. I'm not going to take my eyes off you till I get my hands on that money. Did you marry him, Amy?
You mean you actually believe that wormy little man? I couldn't marry him. Oh, I wanted to live. And I wanted to see things. And to listen to people talk about books and paintings. Instead of the weather and pigs and cows and the price of wheat. Henry wanted to marry me. And I knew Papa hoped I would, but... Well, it isn't that he isn't nice enough. I like him, I suppose. Even though he's past 30. But he has a farm, too. And I'd just be going from one kind of a life to another, just like it.
A lot to be said for that kind of life, Amy.
Oh, I suppose so. Well, maybe someday I'll go back and I'll marry Henry. If he'll have me. But before I do that, I'm going to do what I've always wanted. I'm going to stay in the best hotels, and I'm going to eat in the best restaurants.
And take in the Barbary Coast, right?
If I want to, yes.
Fine. You go right ahead, after I find my money. Give me your leg.
Oh.
I know how it sounds, Mr. Lewis. But somewhere between Center City and your place, somebody took that money out of my saddlebags. Whoever did it substituted dummy bundles made of cut-up newspapers. Just like you got here.
You come into my house and you say I stole from you. If I was a younger man, I'd break your neck for that.
Well, I don't like it any better than you do. But either she took it, or you took it. And either way, I aim to get that money back right now.
I never heard of such a thing. Your own wife?
Let's not get into that, Mrs. Lewis. Things are mixed up enough already. Now, I'd like your permission to search your house and the barn. Turns out I'm wrong. And get the biggest apology anybody ever heard.
The only way you'll search my place is with a sheriff.
By the time I got back here with a sheriff, that money could be somewhere where nobody would ever find it. It's got to be my way. I'm sorry. All right. Now, shall we go look for that money?
Money isn't in there, I'll give you my word.
Well, I'd like to believe you, Mr. Lewis, but you can understand why I can't.
That trunk hasn't been opened for years. I'm asking you not to open it now.
I've got no choice, Mr. Lewis.
She was our daughter, an only child. She died over 30 years ago. Since the day we buried her, this trunk hasn't been opened.
Hold it. We know you hid the money somewhere, so we followed you.
You tell us where it is. As far as I know, it's still back in Center City. I figured Mr. Lewis here might have stolen it because we spent the night here last night. It looks like I was wrong again.
It don't matter how you got it. You just fetch it out.
You're as crazy as he is.
Crazy?
About it.
Well, did you get their hurt feelings all patched up?
Well, some. This time they kind of neglected to ask us back.
Well, I don't blame them for being sore. Should have known a nice old couple like that never rob anybody.
Come on.
I'm not going with you.
No? Why not?
I don't care to stay in the company of anybody who thinks I'm capable of being a thief. That's all.
Sounds reasonable enough. What are you going to do?
Don't worry about me. I'll get along fine.
Sure you can. And you will. Only you'll have to wait a while. Because either Walter Moody's a crook, Now, you took that money and stuck it away in a gopher hole someplace. Either way, I'm going to keep both hands on you till we get back to Shiloh and I get some answers.
You mean you're forcing me to go with you?
Looks like it, doesn't it?
Your friend's an idiot. But I suppose you know that.
Oh, let's just say he's poor judge of girls.
Tell the sheriff I'll be in town Saturday morning to pick up my wagon.
I'll do that, Mr. Lewis. Thanks again.
Well, I'm certainly glad to see you. Have any trouble with Swenson?
One question, Mr. Moody. Where's the $40,000?
So you did run into him. Well, that money's right here in the Medicine Bow Bank. Brought it in myself. When Karl Swenson broke out of that jail, I knew he'd come looking for him. So I made up those bundles of clippings and sent you on ahead, hoping you'd keep him occupied long enough for me to catch the morning train for Medicine Bow. Maybe I should have told you what I had in mind the night you left my office, but, well, then I figured you'd try a little harder if you thought those bundles were the real thing.
You're right, Mr. Moody. I tried real hard. Hey! What was that for?
You called me a thief. I want an apology, and I want it now.
All right, Miss Pringle. I humbly apologize for doubting your honor and veracity.
It's better. Accept your apology. He said my train would be on time.
Sure you wouldn't rather ride a freight car?
Next time I might not find just nice company.
I almost guarantee you wouldn't.
Please tell Judge Garth and Betsy how much I appreciate their hospitality.
They know about it, but I'll remind them.
Would you mind helping me with my bag?
Oh, that's the eastbound train, Amy. The train for San Francisco doesn't come through here for 20 minutes yet.
I forgot to tell you, didn't I? I'm going back.
Back to Henry? What about all the adventure and excitement you were looking forward to?
Well, now, just what would you call going hungry, spending a night with a man in a cold barn, having people point guns at you, being accused of stealing $40,000 and getting hit in the eye with a fist?
All aboard! Made your point, Amy. Wait a minute. Don't go changing your mind on me.
Of course not. Besides, I guess you could call marriage an adventure, too, couldn't you?
It'll be a while before I can answer that question, Amy.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Amy. Good luck.